taking a look at the mechanical construct at the peak of the firmament. Update for January 4th, 2024. New observations in the third trilithion track in the cosmic clock. As the clock rotates day by day, there's always new revelations within the track as the light is given. And for the first time, we can actually get a better view of what looks like a projector reflecting the light of the sun within the firmament. These extra devices, along with the stars and planets in the tracks, allow to spread the expanse of the light within the dome. Zoomed in for a closer review, and we can see that it's not only one projector, but there's one on each side of the track. Because of the light in this area, we're able to see more structure in the cosmic clock. Massive railings that look like a fence. You will get better interpretation from the movie Elysium. They show you the elites living in a giant space station. This is your trilithion track, a giant ring floating within what they call space. Now, when we speak of stories explained as technology, from my research since my last update, we know that Isis created the knot ritual to activate the seed. The story is also continued in Mary and Joseph as they journey, trying to evade Herod. And then we can proceed to the destruction or the siege of Jerusalem with Titus. We know the story goes that Titus came from 3 directions. These are your south, west, and east. He eventually was successful in the north. We are now observing the north, which is the opposing side to the south where the sun sets at this current time. Titus is said to destroy the first wall, and then after some time he destroys the second wall to the sacred room or the temple. This light, as we see here, is what pierces the wall. It allows you to see the point where he enters. So these will be your 2 gates or walls. He eventually surrounds the main room or the altar in Polaris. At this time, it is said that Titus decides to take all that is remained after his devastating attack. That is the sacred objects within this room. And in review, to my mind, this looks like a man about to create a theater with his lights and his cameras. These were the spoils he took from the altar prayer room and presented on the Ark of Titus. Titus takes the menorah, made of pure gold as is described in the Bible. It was once a portable lamp till it was set in the temple. 3 branches were made to come out of the sides of it. Bowls, knops, and flowers were all made the same. These were the 7 lights on the lamp. These are the energy centers called chakras in the body. This is the Kundalini rising in Titus as he reaches the altar of Polaris, which is his pineal gland. The soldiers accompanying Titus merely represent latent forces in this energy field. We can also compare this to my diviner's eye. There are 3 objects carried on the table. These 3 objects have similar pattern to the 3 objects projecting within the track. And let's take a closer look again at how they move before the sun hits the projectors. And if you watch closely, you can even see them positioned just before the light penetrates. The projector on the right-hand side looks as if it's positioned to face something it wants to project. On the Ark of Titus, the object on the right also looks as if it's about to project something. We can even consider that they are creating some type of cymatics, which is the projection of a star. The projector in the middle, by its shape and structure, and by my observations, would seem to be doing a different job from the others. The menorah, the three objects, and the little table are carried by the soldiers on a larger table. In their hands, they carry sticks, as they all journey through the Ark of Titus. The long table and the sticks create the track. The three objects, or three projectors, are also found in the arc of this track. In the end, the carvings on the Ark of Titus reveal the initiate, the goddess, Vespasian, the father of Titus, and Titus himself as the new suns or stars within the cosmic clock. Now we take a look at the opposing star on the south side, and we can still see that our holographically projected sun is residing still in the south, in the underworld. And we can compare these to those observations from December the 21st and see that it has barely moved from its location. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Till another Skywatch, it's Nefertari. Peace and love.